He's a piece of shit and whatever, but he's a good written piece of shit, and that is the main point of the character. And a message to the JJK fanbase that hate him with all their might. It's fine, you can hate and love whoever you want, but to hate Naoya and then going crazy for some certain characters is a bit of a contradiction route. Toji killing innocent children and women, Geto's blatantly obvious racism, Yuji is also a crybaby, Panda is a fat shit. Face it, at the end of the day, these are fictional characters living in a rigged and problematic society. Now from the very first chapter we are introduced Naoya, we have been shown by Gege Kotami that this is a piece of shit character. We can see that he hates women, he's a man-child, he's so full of himself, but at the end of the day, he's also irrelevant. The most funniest moment I saw in the first chapter is that Naoya basically proclaiming that he's the head of the Zenin Clan. I burst out laughing. Instead of seeing how Goju sealing will negatively impact the society and the Japanese system, he is more concerned about how he will no longer possess the position of leader of the Zenin Clan, which he has been promised since birth, and has made it his goal to murder Megumi just because of this, so we can tell how much of a nutcase he is. But when we observe Naoya's adoration of Gojo and Toji, this situation takes on a whole new different meaning. So despite Naoya idolizing both, he basically contradicts himself. He disregards both of their beliefs in this situation. Naoya betrays Gojo in a tangible sense by failing to stand back against the higher-ups who are branding Gojo as a criminal and refusing to unseal him. In this declaration, Naoya also betrays Gojo's ideals in a less important sense, working to maintain the status quo that Gojo attempted to destroy and threatening to kill one of the students Gojo entrusted with changing the Jujutsu world, that Naoya is currently working to uphold. Naoya's objection to his idol's ideas is even more clear in this case with Toji. The significance Naoya placed on becoming the Zenin Clan's leader contradicts how Toji was only able to demonstrate his might after abandoning the Zenin Clan and the bigotry that they treated him, just because he was born without curse energy, and I don't think Toji will want Naoya to try to kill Megumi as well. Naoya regards his siblings as unimportant because of their misinterpretation of Toji, but he himself never grasped the ideas his idols fought for and actively opposes those beliefs, fitting himself into his own image of insignificance. In the Itadori extermination arc, Naoya fights against Choso, which fluently demonstrates how he regards curse techniques as a whole. Naoya has never used cursed energy in a way that differs significantly from Naobito, which is why he expects the same of Choso, believing that he has a sure win because he understands how Noritoshi uses it. Naoya fails because he does not consider Choso's ability to utilize more blood than a human, nor does he predict Choso utilizing an original close-range attack, because Naoya never tried to perfect his curse energy ability beyond what his father was able to do. Naoya would also never enter in this struggle if Choso had not broken free from the grip of the one who forced his birth, making this the first case in which Naoya's ambition would not have been delayed if not for those who broke free from the detrimental family connections. The location of Naoya's flashback to when he met Toji just after he sees Maki murdering Jinichi and Ranta is remarkably similar to how Ogi was reminded of Toji right before Maki murdered him. But Naoya does understand that Maki is indeed similar to Toji, but he is also unaware of Maki's strength, which he considers inconsequential due to his sexism, mocking her for her lack of curse energy, which is quite ironic given his idol Toji also did not have curse energy, rather than seeing the clear link between her and Toji's skills. Even when he is destroyed by skills he adored while they were on a man's body, he continues to label Maki an imposter and remains unaware of her power because of his raging sexism. Naoya stated that a woman should be stabbed in the back for not following a guy, yet when he dies, he is stabbed in the back by a woman. He spent his entire life tearing down his family and women only to be slain by one of them in the end. I don't see any thematic significance in Naoya's first death, but the contrast between who Naoya despises and who kills him is rather hilarious. When Naoya returns as a cursed spirit, he abandons his relationship with the Zenin clan in favor of a bot, which leads to his severely defeating Maki in the opening section of his second battle. However, once Maki gains independence inside Mio's domain, Naoya returns feeling entitled to triumph, this time not because of his bloodline, but because of his position as a cursed spirit. but he does not modify or adapt in the face of someone obtaining a new level of power that he did not anticipate. Instead, he moves back to his human form to create a disadvantaged domain, once again branding Maki an imposter because she has now achieved the same level as Naoya's idol, Toji Zenin. Naoya's domain expansion, the location where he has complete power, once again ironically, is the uterus. The domain was created only after he was defeated and slain by two women, which reflects his own insecurity. He cannot accept being defeated by women and instead craves complete control over them. Because Naoya felt entitled to his rank, he never truly grasps the nuances of domains, resulting in his death as a curse upon Maki, forced to stare at the woman who had grown equivalent to the idol he never really comprehended. In some ways, Naoya was correct when he stated the sin of the insignificant was ignorance of strength. He was the irrelevant one the entire time. Even as her major enemy, Naoya never contributed to Maki's development. It was Mai, Daido, and Mio who made Maki the fighter she is. Even if you replace Naoya with some other NPC, Maki's story remains mostly identical. Naoya was also shackled to something in both of his life. As a human, he was enslaved to the title of Zenin Clan, and as a curse, he was enslaved to his hatred of the women who defeated him, both of which hindered his growth as a sorcerer in comparison to Choso and Maki, who were able to find new strength after letting go of what had bound them down in Kenjaku and the Zenin Clan, that is, respectfully. Naoya never broke free from the restriction that shackled him, which is why we know him as the irrelevant, sexist, egotistical man-child that he is.